I think for the G20, the most important issue to tackle is the loss of trust in systems, both domestic and international, on the part of large numbers of people, particularly in the developed countries. There's lots of substantive issues to tackle, sustainable issues, inclusive growth challenges, and so on. But I think without the trust, you can't build the kind of political consensus and social cohesion that's required to act. Some countries have that, but the majority are struggling with it. Well, it has parts, right? I would embrace the Chinese initiatives because I think they're running in the right direction. High investment, connectivity, multilateralism to enable the poorer countries that really are only getting started on their development process. This is absolutely essential for those countries to have some kind of multilateral structure. Second, I think Europe hopefully has hit a point where they've decided the United States is hopeless, and they're going to work very hard to reduce unemployment, increase the growth rate, and move in the direction of further integration. I think that would help enormously. But just having Europe feel like it's got to act together and be both inward-looking and outward-looking would be an enormous step forward, I think. And then the hope is that what I think of as a majority of Americans who don't like the positions that we're taking now will eventually prevail, and we'll have the United States re-engage in a constructive fashion. I think, these are important think tanks in a whole variety of places in the world, and they're in contact with political and policy leaders. And so if there's a substantive discussion, as there is, on what the key issues are, people go back with a renewed sense of energy and a bunch of ideas. Those can filter through and show up in the formal G20 process, in the finance ministers, the environmental gatherings, and the heads of state. So I think it's felt highly productive, and there's a reasonable chance it'll be influential.